Welcome to the new episode of DHTML Practical. In this session, I am going to discuss about how to insert an element in jQuery and different binding and unbinding events. So let's start with inserting an element. You can insert an element to the particular element of HTML. There are two ways to insert the element. You can insert before the current element and after the current element. So we have two different methods, or we can say function. So the after method insert the specified content after the selected element, and to insert the content before selected element we use before method. For example, HTML head script jQuery library file is included. You can see in the screen. Then the next is again jQuery script tag, and the document gets ready using .ready function. Inside that there is, you can see, $hash after, so it will be the ID of the particular HTML element. So let's see this is the ID, so button ID. So you want to pointing to that this button, right? So $after click, if this button clicks, so you want to add paragraph, so $p, so $paragraph, so this is the paragraph, and dot before, so dot before is what, it's a before function. So what you want to insert, you want to insert a division tag and with text hello Zika. So before paragraph tag, after clicking on this button, it will insert one line. What line? That is hello Zika. So this paragraph, there will be a text before this paragraph line, and see the closed the curly bracket, and then after there is hash before, right? So it's a before ID. So if user clicks on this button, because dot click function, so $image after, right? So after the img tag, let's find where is img tag in the program. Yes, this is the img tag. After the img tag, there will be division tag, and you want to add a division tag with text hello BCA, right? So this is how you can use after and before method. Let's see about the last topic of the jQuery, that is events. So the events represents the precise moment when something happens. For example, moving a mouse over to the element, selecting the radio button, clicking the element. So all those are the examples of events. Just like the event handling you have already learned in JavaScript, so in jQuery enables your program to respond to your mouse click, form submission, and keystroke. So here also we have a three category, the mouse click events, keyboard events, as well as form submission events. So there will be the binding and unbinding event. So the bind function contains the event handler to events such as mouse click, right? So for example, you can use, let's say, a and the reference with ID is mentioned and the link is provided, $hash my link, if my link is clicked, right? So bind a click function. So using bind event you can use, using bind function you can use a click event. So bind unbind is also one of the function. So either you can directly use dot click function, or you can use bind function, and within bind you can use all such events. There you can see on your screen, right? You can focus on mouse pointer. All such events you can bind with this jQuery statement, right? So bind click and alert click the link, right? The alert message will be displayed. So if clicks on the link, it will display this alert message. So like that way you can bind all such events, right, in jQuery, right? So if you don't want to use a bind function directly, you can use click function, because we have a click function. So let's see the different methods. So I mean different events. So there is before unload, right? So before unload your form, there that is one event. Then blur, change, click, double click, right? So click and double click, if mouse double click event. If error occurs, so it will let's say pop up some message or display the alert message. It depends on the user how you code. Then focus, focus in, focus out, right? When mouse cursor point to the particular let's say the text box, so that is focus, focus in. Hover event, right? When mouse over, right? Hover is that. Then key down, so it's a keyboard event. Key down, key press, key up. Form load event or the document load event. Mouse down, mouse enter, mouse leave, mouse move, mouse out, mouse over, mouse up. Then resize, scroll. If you scroll up the page, right, let's say, see here, if you scroll up, it generates the message. So same way you can also insert some alert box. If user scroll if scroll event occurs, right, it will generate the alert box. Then select event, submit event, toggle, and unload event. To stop the responding event, you can also unbind them using unbind function, so which accepts two arguments, right? So unbind event and the function. Same way the bind event, so click is the event name and the function. Same way unbind dot unbind event name and the function. So in my previous video I have discussed many events, right, during the discussion of the programs. So many events. So instead of, let's say, click, you can use double click event. Instead of double click, you can use like mouse up, mouse over. So you can change the events and you can check the different actions.